share 2 minutes of your life. Come on.
Hi there. Welcome. What is your name?
My name is PJ.
PJ. Welcome to the podcast,
Thanks.
PJ. All right. So my first question for you, PJ, is what do you do whenever you feel maybe a little sad? How do you get yourself out of that funk?
I think I talk to my people, so that's either my family or my friends who are my found family. I think for me, those are the things, those are the people, that's the reason that keeps me going. So I think like grounding myself back in that is a good way to pull myself out of any funk.
Who's someone that inspires you and why?
Definitely my mom.
Mom.
I know, moms. Dad too, don't
Dad
worry.
too.
But yeah, both of them went through really hard things. They dealt with a lot in their life. They told me and my brother about it, as we were getting older and stuff. I think that as I get older, my appreciation for what they had to go through, because I think when you're young and your parents are your superheroes and you're like, they can do anything. But you get older and you're their age and you're like, things are tough, things are hard. And then I think about the things that I had to go through, which I think I've gone through some tough things, but going through what they went through and then being that age and being like, what if I had to have gone through that too? I think it gets heavier.
Totally.
So it's very inspiring, yeah.
Totally. Oh, so well put. So well put. So my next question for you, it may be a little odd question, but I'm a few years older than you. So what is cringe?
I think that's a few years younger than me. I think cringe is fake.
Okay.
Well, I just don't believe in cringe. I feel like
Okay.
it's,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I feel like, what's cringe to someone is not cringe to someone else.
Yeah.
It's just like things you don't like, I guess.
Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah.
What about the ick?
The ick is, I think, something that turns you off completely. It's just one thing that happens that you're like, I can't come back from this.
Totes. Okay. Okay. So my next question for you is, when you feel yourself in life stressed out, how do you, or not stressed out's totally the wrong question. My question is, when you feel fear start to creep into your life, how do you tackle that? How do you F your fears?
That is a great question. For me, I think that what I used to do when I was fearful about something is I let the fear make the decision for me. And I think part of it is realizing that that's happening. I think that's step one. It's not an easy step one because a lot of times our thoughts and our streams of consciousness are not conscious to us or subconscious to us. So I think realizing, like, if I was to do something, like whatever the scenario is, if I was to do this, what is actually the worst case scenario? And it's usually not as bad as you think it is. So then I think like realizing what worst case scenario would be is not that bad. And then turning it around and being like, what would best case scenario be? And letting that be the decision maker rather than what the worst case would be.
PJ! Thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Thank you for having
I
me.
really, really appreciate it.
Of course.
Can I give you a hug?
Of course.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks so
Really
much.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
of course.
Woo!